Well, hello everybody, welcome back to Just Gaming today. Today we're going to continue our run on Slay the Spire 2. We were playing the Silent, got a pretty decent Shiv deck going here. So let's see how we're going to do. We did just take our item from Pale. We have the sacrifice card rewards to obtain relics. A really cool relic there. So we have 201 gold. We have an early shop here if we want. Rest is push out one more here. We have a later shop here with the rest, relic, rest, elite. I'm really generally afraid of the elites, but I guess at some point I got to start tackling them. Maybe that's the way to go. The elite would be after a relic, 2 rests. I am looking to try and improve cards, so the rest would be nice if I get there without taking a lot of damage. We have an elite. We could do the rest. Event, fight, yeah. And we still have access to a shop. Let's go down this way and see how this goes. The shop's a little bit further down. Now, this is the tunneler. He does some damage, and then he does this big block, and you gotta kind of try and get through the block and stuff. So this one, draw 2 cards, see what we get. Didn't get any of our Shiv based stuff. We still didn't. So, well, it is what it is. I mean, in Speedster's something that, it's a power. I like it, but we don't get to do much with it. So we got 5 defend. Let's just defend, and then we're basically done. We did get our Shiv thing out. Now we're going to get all of our Shiv stuff, which is good. I'm not complaining about it. He's going to do his tunneling thing. We don't have 3 shivs. We don't need to block. So I think we're going to do this. Get our shivs going. Then discard your hand. Add 1 shiv to your hand for each discarded card. I don't think... Just use the shivs real quick. We're going to get 3 more. Kind of like this well-laid plans, though. So I think I'm going to do that. And then, oh, darn it, I only had 1 more energy. Oh, well, my mistake. Choose a card to retain. Let's go ahead and retain the Storm of Steel. That was my fault there. So it actually worked out okay. So he's got 32 shield. If we 32 shield them, then remove his shield, he gets stunned and won't do the 23. But let's see what we can do here. So we neutralize him. He's going to do 17 instead. Now a Blade Dance would be quite nice. Accuracy has to go out. Blade Dance would be nice. Then we're going to Shiv away. 1, 2, 3. Now he's stunned. Let's Shiv again. Storm of Steel, then 2 more shivs. Now, the reason you want to shiv is this knife trap that I have in here, and it should come up here because our deck's small enough. No, how did I not get it? That was interesting. I didn't remember seeing that. Maybe I could have, got it in a draw card and then not had it go by. So all right, well, let's put out footwork, defend. We'll block some of this. Unfortunately, we can't block all of it. We'll do 10. We'll strike. We'll keep the flick flack because it's something that you can discard and it casts for free. Yeah, if we get the knife trap, he's just dead, so I'm good with that. So we don't want any outbreak. I don't think we want any of these at this point. So let's sacrifice it because now by not taking a card, we actually can get some relics. I'm just fine with that. So now we have the Lost Wisp. Capture, add a decay to your deck, obtain the Lost Wisp. Whenever you play a power, deal 8 damage to all enemies. We play a lot of powers. Decay is unplayable. Yeah, I'm taking this. That's really quite good for us. Like quite a lot of powers, and 8 damage to everybody is pretty good. And hopefully we can remove that decay at the merchant here. So can't do anything about it, but we have already, see, 8 damage. Every game's going to start off by doing 8 damage because of that innate card there. Let's do this. It brings it down to 12. Ooh, we can get rid of the decay through Storm of Steel. This is even better. So let's do accuracy. We're going to Storm of Steel, right? We take 12 though. Yikes. Hold on. Think about this. So if we do a defend with this potion, the potion's not that good. So let's do a defend with the potion and get 10. Storm of Steel the rest of them. We get 40 points of shivs. Because we would have only had 50. So we wouldn't have been able to kill them. So we're going to take 2 points of damage. I mean, that potion saved us 5 damage, but it only lasts for 1 turn. If it was like, hey, have 2 decks. There's 3 cards I would like out of my deck right now. Speedster isn't great, and then the poison one, and then the one that it does damage for every 3 poisons you apply. I don't poison anything, but it came in that little starter thing that we had. So I'd like to get rid of some cards for sure. I think we can just kill them, right? Yeah. You can keep the speed. I wonder if that's a way to get rid of a card, though. Should have thought about that. That's interesting. Like if I can just survive long enough for him to run away with that card, that wouldn't have been a bad option either. Huh. Poison potion. Apply 6 poison. Take your card back. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Hold. That's interesting too. I wonder, oh man, I wish I can go back. You can't undo something, right? Man. Because I could have just left it there and then not taken it back. Interesting. Okay, I got to think about that when I fight this little guy again. He's a way to actively remove a card from your deck if he chooses the card that you don't want. Huh. I click a little too fast there. So gain 10 block, deal 10 damage, but it's 2. Gain 4 block for free. Discard your hand and then draw that many cards. Huh. I don't know if I don't like any of these. Let's get our free relic. Whenever you use a potion, gain 3 strength this turn. Oh, that's I like that. That's pretty good. Okay, proceed. I think I want to fight in the. Actually, let's do the events and see what we can get because there's a lot of good stuff. Ooh, speedster's removed. Yes, thank you. Dream has come true there. Okay, we got to fight this one. So infinite blades, accuracy, footwork. Sure. Just do a lot of damage to him. And then what if I just put all my powers out? Okay. Put all the powers out and did a bunch of damage to him. I get to retain a card. Let's retain Dagger Throw. Hopefully I get a Sly card to go with it. That'd be really nice with all these. The eggs take a turn to hatch, so I guess this turn wouldn't be the best, but let's get 3 shivs. Let's poison him. So he has 6 poison now. So let's shiv. Really, I did the poison to do the extra damage. Now, he's at 53. He's at 40. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Storm of Steel. 13. Yeah, awesome. Easy peasy. Add a card here. Ooh, we get a potion to draw 3 cards, and that adds 3 strength now too. So add a card to your deck. Unless it's something really good, we're not adding anything. Move all artifacts and block from the enemy. Apply 2 vulnerable. That's actually kind of good on some fights. But apply 2 vulnerable is really good, but it exhausts itself. Flick Flax, okay. Honestly, I think I'm going to skip and just, sacrifice and start on my way to another relic. Okay, let's remove a card here. See what we get up here first. So, no, no. Huh. I'm not into the whole poison thing. Place every shiv in your exhaust every shiv in your exhaust pile. So I think another one of these. No. So 155 and 75 works with my gold allotment. So another knife trap would be very, very good. Deal 7 damage, gain block equal to the damage dealt. Deal damage equal to the number of cards you've played. This nib is really good. I really like the nib, especially in a deck like this, because you just constantly attack with shivs. But we have better things to do, I think. Upon pickup, choose an attack or skill in your deck to enchant with royally approved. This card is innate and retain. Ooh, that's really good too. But I think we're going to do the knife trap and discard and remove a card. Right? So I can put in a knife trap, then I can remove this darn poison card, and then we won't have any poison in our deck. Outbreak. Yeah, this is a really cool power card, but it doesn't, I don't have any, I have no poison in my deck, so it does me no good. Then the next thing I want to remove is that curse. But we can, let's improve a card here, right? Yeah. So I don't care about strikes. I don't care about defense. I'd actually like to remove some of those too. But add 1 shiv plus to your hand. Discard your hand, add 1 shiv plus to your hand for each discarded card. Wow. Add 4 shivs to your hand. It's really good. This neutralizes good. I mean, there's just so many good things to do here. So I'm kind of torn between these. I think a knife trap upgraded would be nice. I think we're going to do that. We're going to upgrade one of these. I'd really like to upgrade that sleeves too, but I'm going to upgrade 1 knife trap and see how this goes. Let's see what our relic is. Start each combat with 1 strength. Holy smokes, that's amazing for us. Might be a little risky and upgrade another card. They're so good. I usually like to go into elites with full health, but I'm going to upgrade this up my sleeve because it reduces its own casting cost. Getting 4 shivs out of it is really good. Makes my knife trap so much better. Ooh, I've not seen this guy. So 200 hit points, Infested Prism. The first time Infested Prism takes attack damage each turn, the attacker gains energy. That's interesting. 22 incoming damage. Yikes. Let's neutralize them. I can give myself a bunch of strength and draw more cards. But let's do Infinite Blades. Accuracy. Now, I don't have a card to discard this decay yet, but I'm wondering if I should. Oh, Survivor, I did it. So let's do this Survivor one. Let's discard decay. Now, Storm of Steel. This would be really, really good. I'll take 8 damage, but Storm of Stealing, what if I did this? Right? So now I'm taking very little damage, and I'm going to Storm of Steel the rest of this to do quite a bit of damage to him. Before, I don't know what else this thing does, so getting it to almost half health on the first turn and taking 3 points of damage in return, I'm okay with that. He's going to give himself some defense. He's still got this energy thing going on. So dagger throw will be nice because we can throw, we can discard flick flack. It's going to deal damage. We can do the shiv, knife trap. Be dead or almost dead. I think we're, oh man, we missed it by 1. Oh man. Well, not 1. We still got 8. It's almost dead. We're going to take a bunch of damage here, but we can heal up afterwards, I think. Very, very close. We needed a few more shivs and would have gotten down to business there. Darn. I was hoping to escape without taking that big damage there, but all right, so we did the gold permafrost. The first time you play a power each combat gains 6 block. Not bad, just free 6 block is nice. Add a card to your deck. So Pale has 1. So Haze plus his Sly apply 6 poison to all enemies. Now 6 poison is really good. But it's 3 unless we discard it. I think we're going to sacrifice it and get a relic. Start each combat with 10 block. I'm fine with that too. All right, so we did do the elite. I'm going to go here and heal. So we're at 64 now. Proceed. It's going to be a little scary going into this crab combat. Oh, we found another merchant. Interesting. I can remove another card. That's even more interesting, but let's see what we get here. So flick flack, no. Memento Mori, deal 8 damage of 4 damage for each card discarded this turn. Calculated gamble, no. Start of your turn, apply 2 poison to all enemies. Now that's not bad. Just having poison tick down is really quite good. However, I think start your next turn, return this card to your hand. I think I want to remove a card. Yeah, Noxious Fumes is really nice though. You just kind of have this constant damage going on to everything. But I want to stick to the plan. Let's remove this decay. Right, because we've already removed the speedster. So really at this point we have no cards other than strikes and defense. I would love to take away 2 of these. But we don't have any cards that are dead. You know, the poison card was dead. The speedster card was very dead. It was just, if it was 1 point to have that effect, maybe, 1 energy to cast that effect, maybe. But at 2 energy, I was really never going to cast that thing. So it was good to get it out of the deck. All right, this big Louse Progenitor. I think this one does a lot of damage and ends up summoning. I believe it summons. I'm not sure. Let's see what we got here. So we'll do the innate or infinite blades. Accuracy, really good thing to have right at the beginning. I would like to put out the footwork, but the up my sleeve is going to be just too good. We'll get these shivs started here. We can even eat through all of its shielding, which is nice. We're not going to take any damage because of our blocks. We have 4 shivs. Now we got 5 shivs in there. So that would be 55 damage. We could blade dance. And then shiv, shiv, and shiv. Knife trap, and it should be dead. That's really cool combo. Very, very, very cool combo. Your deck, dodge and roll, block and sly, draw 3 cards. We're going to sacrifice. Don't really want any of those. Now here, do I go into the crab battle with 6 extra hit points or an upgraded card? 6 hit points. I don't know. Oh man, I really want those hit points, but I think I'm gonna take the hit points. It just this crap does so much damage. It's gonna be tough. All right, so I have 80 hit points to work with here on the first turn. I have 18 and 21 coming at me. Let's put out the infinite blades. We have no potions, unfortunately. I really would have liked to have had a potion going into this. But this Storm of Steel is nice. So we're at 16. Let's go ahead and defend, and that'll block all damage. Then the rest of this is Storm of Steel, right? Yeah, let's do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We get this on the rocket. I really wish we would have gotten that card that does the extra damage on the shivs, but it loads a lot of shivs into the exhaust for the knife traps. So hopefully this ends up playing out in a nice way. So 18 and 6 is 24 coming at us. Let's neutralize this one. Now this is going to be kind of a setup turn because we got shivs, a footwork, a shiv here, a defend. We're going to take some damage, but that was we got our accuracy out now. If we get a knife trap, it's going to do what, like 77 right now. So if we do this shiv, 18 coming in here. Let's do the retain and a defend. I think I'm just going to flick flack, do damage to both. So now we're looking at 88. We're looking at 88 damage. We're really, really close. So if we get a free one, so if we get a knife trap, we can kill this guy this turn. Got to get a knife trap though. Yes. So we shiv, right? 85. Knife trap here. It's 9 shivs, which should kill him. Oh, one shy. Okay, I'm okay with that. I guess I could have done the blade dance to get more shivs, which we'll go ahead and do that now. Oh, oof. All right, so it doesn't really matter what we do with him. I am going to go ahead and do the shivs anyways, just because it puts him in the exhaust pile. What I also like about the knife trap is it doesn't remove the shivs from your exhaust pile. So the next knife trap does even more. So choose card to retain. I'm going to do the up my sleeve. So it's going to come back and have a lot of damage, right? 19, not unmanageable. So it has no shield. I can't do both up my sleeve and knife trap, but I can do a shiv here. So let's do that first. That's 0. If I do a defend, I can use the knife trap. I'm wondering if I do backflip and draw 2 cards. What are my cards that I can draw? I think I'm actually gonna, I could draw that neutralize. I don't have anything that gives me energy. And if I backflipped and draw something that, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and defend. Keep the backflip, keep the cards the way they are. Let's do the knife trap on him. Big time damage. My fear with using the backflip is I draw the other knife trap. I have a good chance to have another knife trap next turn. So I want to neutralize and take less damage, but I'm going to keep up my sleeve. See if we can get that knife trap. Okay, we didn't, but we can neutralize him. So let's do that first. We have a shiv. most of his block away. If I do up my sleeve, see if we can just work it out the hard way, right? Yeah, perfect. Wow. Okay, well, this deck's pretty silly. Now, I don't know if I defeat all the bosses, but it's really quite good. Gain energy and draw 2 cards. That's amazing. Storm of Steel. Yeah, we already have one of those. I'm not sure about adding another one. It is really good, but if you kind of draw into many of them, and it's just not going to work as well. Discard your hand, extra attack, deal double damage. I'm going to do this Adrenaline because it doesn't hurt the deck too much because it's an exhaust card. I know I was one away, but I think that's a really quite a good card. So here we are in Act 3. Act 2 went really, really quickly. So that was nice. Let's see what our bonus is here. This demon is interesting. Okay, so I didn't like these last time, but I do like the Jeweled Mask. At the start of the combat, put a random power from your draw pile into your hand. It's free to play. Yes. Amazing. Amazing in this deck. I took the Bloodsoaked Rose because I had to, because it was the best of the worst cards. So Jeweled Mask is the way to go with this guy. At least so far, that's what I've seen. Excellent. So we're doing really well. We have to fight the Doormaker. Doormaker is pretty rough. But let's see if we can get to him next time. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of this type of deck. And if you've ended up building one like this in Slay the Spire too. I really like Shivs. And this is only my second time playing the Silent in Slay the Spire 2. Was one pretty much my favorite one to play in the first Slay the Spire because I just like building the Shiv stuff. It was really cool. Yeah, so I hope you're having a good one. Take care, everybody. See you in the next one.